since we kicked it, you've been caught up with the bitches that don't.
Hey guys, it's Saiimoony and welcome to my channel. I'm currently in my room and it's a very sacred space for me, so that's why I'm not on camera and I have all the cards laid out on the screen. So, current energies, zodiacs, present in the reading are Pisces, Leo, all air signs, all water signs, Taurus, and Aries. We're starting out with a tower, so it's like your person, the person who did you wrong, or this could have been recent, but they're in for a rude awakening. They tried to play games. And you can tell who this person is because you'll notice they're starting to breadcrumb you. Like they go from showing love and affection or sending you text every day to like texting you 2, 3 times a day, 4 if you're lucky. But they're basically starting to pull back on their energy and sending you like half hearted text messages days after silence or liking your post on social media without reaching out. They expect you to chase, but instead, you leave their response on red. Deep down, you know you're worth more than those little breadcrumbs that they're leaving. And I don't know why, but some of you are like smiling because their silence was louder than anything they ever could have said, and you refuse to run after them. For some of you, there was someone else involved in the energy, and basically, that person was trying to sabotage you guys' connection. But your person, they chose someone very basic over you. You see them with someone new, and at first it stings because, it's like, you left me for that. So you're like, really them? I don't know why, but I feel like someone is laughing. Like, what the heck? But you realize they downgraded big time. Oh, that's why you're laughing. And it's not even about the looks, it's about the energy. They went for someone who makes them feel comfortable in their immaturity. Meanwhile, you're bossing up, glowing, and focusing on what you actually want or what matters mostly to you. So go ahead and let them settle. Especially after they're out of your energy, like it's only up from here. So you're definitely someone who's thriving right now. And with the Empress here and the Star, it's like they couldn't handle your power. It's like they started pulling back their energy as soon as you started showing, you had independence to you and confidence. They wanted someone that they could control, but instead, they got you, someone who speaks their mind and doesn't back down. When they couldn't handle your strength, they chose to leave instead of growing with you. But like, it's their loss. You're not dimming your light for anyone. You confronted them about their behavior. You probably asked them for an honest answer, but instead of owning up to it, they either ghosted you or tried to deflect the situation, blaming everything but themselves. Some of you kind of felt hurt and angry, but then that light clicked in your head. Like, they're not ready for someone like you, and you let them go, knowing you'd rather be alone than with someone who refuses to grow. This person knew what they were doing, though. Like, they did something to provoke you, like maybe flirting with other people, or, like I said before, pulling away their energy to see if you'll beg for their attention. But you don't play none of that. Like, you calmly redirected your energy, focusing on your goals or your friends and or your self-care. And when they realize you won't chase them, I feel like they crashed out or they went down like a spiral. But heavy crash out energy could be an Aries or a Sag, even though Sag is there, but it's not really dominant for this reading. Good for you for moving on. And it's like now you've realized like the red flags that this person had, the inconsistency, the excuses, the manipulation. But instead of ignoring them like you might have in the past, you walked away without hesitation. And that's growth. You didn't waste no time trying to fix people who don't want to change, and this time you chose you. I feel like this person was very immature though. It's like every conversation felt like a power struggle, like they deflect or made harsh jokes or inappropriate jokes or avoided the real topic. And like it probably frustrated you at first, but then you realize they're just not on your level and you stopped expecting them to be. Instead of explaining your worth, you left them behind and now you're looking for depth and they're still playing games. Like, literally, this person's energy feels so lame. And with the Eight of Cups, you walked away. Go you, go you, go you. And with the Queen of Swords here, I feel like now you're mentally stronger than you were before. And with Judgment, it's like Spirit held your hand throughout the entire process, whether you realized it or not. Like, your honesty and vulnerability really made them uncomfortable. And I feel like this person was very basic and surface level, and that's not who you are at all. I feel like you were the type to express your truth, and that made them feel small. It's like they tried to put you in a box that they made, this tiny little box. And that's not who you are. So you needed to remind yourself that your realness was a gift, and only those strong enough will be able to hold space for it. For some of you, a small group of you, when they left, it probably felt like rejection because because again, some of you got ghosted, but over time you realized that it was redirection, and then you started to pour the energy you gave to someone else back into yourself. You probably got new hobbies or deepened your spiritual journey or gifts, like whatever you believe in. Christianity, is it Buddhism? Your culture, whatever culture you're into, that's what you started doing. And I feel like now you gained a lot of strength and you got your confidence back. It's like they may have triggered your shadow, but you used it to shine even brighter. And now that you're looking back on the situation, you realize that they were just a lesson. And now it's like you definitely recognize your power. Like, the situation reminds you of how far you came, and you're no longer willing to settle for half love or mixed signals. And the universe showed you exactly what you don't want. And in that clarity, you reclaimed your worth. You were someone who was irreplaceable. And I feel like you know that. And I feel like your person is looking for people who remind them of you, or even trying to find people that look like you. Something like that could be happening. So now it's like they're basically a memory, but you gotta thank them because they did get you to where you are now. Like a silent thank you for the lesson. Thanks, I guess. But you're stronger. What's that gospel song? I'm wiser. I don't know the name of gospel music other than Mary Mary songs, so bear with me. But basically, you're more in tune with your values than you were before. When someone enters your life, someone new, they'll find you healed and radiant and glowing, all these good things. So it's like you have a story of empowerment, and like you've outgrown the games. And it's really your time to shine. So go you. So for extra oracles, we did get the Mercury retrograde card. So be on the lookout for communication issues. This could be with anyone. And also for those of you that have money, and I'm not calling everybody broke, I'm just saying like you got a little cash on you to do extracurriculars or activities, something like that. Be on the lookout for someone that only wants to be with you for your money. This could be masculine or feminine energy, or someone in your energy always asking for something from you. And then we have caution, so it's a heart with a plus sign over it. So I feel like you're going to find out more information that you wanted, but don't overwork yourself, especially emotionally. Remain calm. And the last card is Love Spell. You've been bewitched. So maybe your past person probably put some craft on you, but water signs are also highlighted here in another spread. It's Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So it's like this is really real. Like, people will really go out of their way to send energy or do something to you. Like, I let me tell you this little story. I was on TikTok, and the first video that popped up was a random reader, and I was just like, okay, cool. But then the hearts under it had 555 likes. So I'm just like, What's that about? Okay, maybe I should pay attention. But it was basically letting me know that someone was sending energy my way. And I was just like, what's so crazy is I literally did a spread for myself the day before, asking Spirit if there was anything that I needed to know. And literally, I got the baneful magic card. Like, yeah, somebody was sending me energy and doing craft on me. I was just like, what? I got a trick for that. That's going right back to Cinder. Yep, it will be going back to Cinder. But what it said at the bottom was to write this Bible verse down as a way of protecting my energy. So I wrote it on my manifestation board to protect my manifestations. So it is Psalms 9:1, and it says, "He who dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty." So I feel like that was Spirit's way of letting me know that whoever did what they did, because I have been feeling that energy, you will be dealt with. You will be dealt with. Like, energetically, I felt off when it came to me doing my readings. I was just like, the message is there, but the energy don't feel right, and I felt like I had a monitoring spirit around me. So I was just like, this is super weird. Like, even at night before I go to sleep, I'm just like, I'm uncomfortable in my own bed. Like, that's so weird. But yeah, I ain't tripping off them dominoes. So I will be reclaiming my power. But yeah, that is all I have for the reading, guys. If you felt like you've resonated, please leave a like, share, comment, or subscribe. Take care.